People. Que pasa, sac say what they do. Now the first thing that is popping in the news is that we see that the craziness continues in Jamaica as it pertains to family members taking out family members. And I am speaking about a 16-year-old girl. Her name is Sarika Pickard. And her granduncle, his name is Glenford Henry. Now people, based on the information, it is said that Saturday at about 5 something in the evening, Sarika and her friend, they were playing Lodi on the veranda on Lincoln Road, Kingston 15 to be specific. While they were playing this Lodi game, they saw the granduncle. When he came to the house, he was acting bummy. He was acting kinda shaky. He was acting a bit suspicious. The daughter and the friend thought that it kinda looked weird. He was looking inside, him go outside, him look outside, as if he was waiting for the right time. Based on the accounts of the father, based on what conversation he had with the friend said she left and she went home. As soon as she went to her house, she heard all sorts of loud explosion. When she came outside, came back to the house, Sharika house, she realized Sharika was conned up. Them called the Popo 911, 119, 311, whatever. The uncle, him take by himself. Sarika, she was taken to the place of recovery. However, she was hit 6 times in some sort of vital organ. She was pronounced at the place of recovery. Too late was the call. Now people, like I said, this incident occurred on Lincoln Road. Based on the information, it is said that the uncle, the granduncle, him take by himself. However, he was intercepted by the Popo on Camperdown Road. Don't know how far that is from Lincoln Road to Camperdown Road. However, he was intercepted. When he was intercepted by the Popo, him start to blaze up a barrage of can upon them. During the process, 2 Popo were hit and the next passerby. So people, 3 people, 1 him grand, she did not make it, went to the place of recovery, and then 2 Popo got injured in the process, trying to intercept him, trying to lock him up. Now people, this man is presently on the run. On the Popo radar, Popo have him as a person of interest. Now people, let's analyze this whole situation. As far as the father of this little girl know, they don't have any problem. Him a big man, like you see on the picture right here on your screen. She is 16. She is not involved in any sorts of gang, any sorts of mix-up passa. However, he is. Based on his action, based on the fact that the granduncle would actually take out his own family member, actually engage the Popo in some sort of con out. So people, me just say, based on his action, we can only come to the logical conclusion that he is a full-fledged, stark, cold criminal, point blank and period. So we have to ask the question, what drives a family member to turn a tool on a younger family member and hit that family member at least 6 times? Now people, based on the account of the friend and also the father, he was acting bummy, meaning the suspect, Mr. Glenford, Mr. Henry. He was waiting for the opportune time, the opportune moment in which to strike, because it seems as if he saw that the relative's friend was there and he did not want her to be hit. So therefore people, it is obvious that he came for his own whatever you want to call it, grandniece, whatever you want to call it. Now people, when we see stuff like this, we have to ask the question, is there some sort of demonic spell circling all over Jamaica? Because people, it is not just isolated to Kingston or Montego Bay. We see that even in our Westmoreland, we see even at St. Thomas, Bull Bay, places like those, it is as if the whole of Jamaica broke out in a sore. Clarendon, places like that, Rocky Point, all sorts of craziness, all sorts of madness. Every day we get up on the news, it is the same thing. So people, me just say, I am trying to decipher what goes through, and people, being a sane person, it is hard for me to analyze the psyche, the mindset, the frame of mind in which this person was in. But obviously, something went wrong. So we have to ask the question, was he a part of, well, obviously he is a part of some sort of gang, even if it is a gang of one. So we have to ask the question, was this some sort of initiation? Was it some sort of hit from some sort of Dan to send the man to actually take out his own family member? And even if that is the case, and people like me say, I don't have any information to say that that is so. Me just say, speaking just a scenario. Me just ask a question, what could possess a man? What type of thing could be going through somebody's head? Was he smoking some sort of ball of crack or some sort of weed laced with mad PUSSPISS? People, me no know. Me just say, based on these youths' action nowadays, we have to wonder what is wrong with Jamaica. Jamaica is not supposed to be like this. This is a type of Jamaica where we used to look at places like America and see all sorts of madness. And I say, well, maybe them dep on drugs or something. But people, it seems as if this drug epidemic is also all over Jamaica, and it seems as if a whole lot of persons are involved. It is either they are under some sort of spell or they are under some sort of influence. Me not think of J-Ray and Neville, because J-Ray and Neville don't make people act like this. These people, them evilous beyond we even explanation, people. So people, me just say, at the end of the day, we see say, a next little pitney, a next little youths, scholars, because she got to Alpha Academy, which is somewhere up there past Crossroad. Some people, she goes to good school. So therefore, nobody knows what the future holds for this girl. Well, actually, she is gone. But me just say, a next future, a next child with a bright future, just gone like that because of stupidity. It is not like there is something that we can say, all right, cool, the father do this or the brother do this. So therefore, there was some sort of domestic dispute, some sort of thing. People, things are just happening out of the blues, and we cannot even explain. We can't put a finger upon it and say, yes, this is the reason, this is the cause. It is just a bunch of unexplained phenomenal or madness, people. That would be the more appropriate word. That is going on in Jamaica, and people, it is very disturbing, because every day we get up, even if it is not us, it is touching somebody, it is touching Jamaicans. So therefore, as Jamaicans, we are actually like one. Now people, the next thing is this. Based on this youth's action, it is obvious that somebody must have had some sort of idea, some sort of inclination that, listen, this man must be a gunman, this man must be involved in some sort of gang. So people, you see what happened, and people, I am not saying that that is the case. In this case, me just attack in general. So I say this to say that if you have family members that are involved, entangled in all sorts of mix-up as it pertains to gang and badness, don't wait until their action reach at your doorstep. Don't wait until there is some sort of reprisal for your gangster family. Because obviously, we see that this youth me talk about Mr. Henry, Mr. Glenford Henry, the suspect that you see on your screen. Obviously, this man is possessed by some sort of demonic force. Obviously, this man is involved because people, for a man, take away a family member and then go in some sort of confrontation with the popo and put it on the popo, injuring the popo, then take away himself. It is obvious that this man is a cold, bare-faced, daring, brazen type of criminal. So people, me just say, just imagine this man is out there for the relevant authority and the people in Jamaica to deal with. Dog, I got eat with supper. People, it is not looking good for Jamaica. Point blank and period. So anyways, people, that is my views on the whole thing as it pertains to that. And like me say, it is just my views and opinion. It is not the gospel. Your views and opinion can be respectfully different from mine. But let me know what you think in the comment section. Bless up.